was just scrolling on LinkedIn. I just remember seeing this guy in full military uniform with a rocket launcher, giving it the big rock and roll devil horns. And it said, "Congratulate me on the new job, junior RPG operator." Just not something you expect to see on LinkedIn every day. And I just thought, got to get in contact with this guy. But I just pinged him a message. "Hey, how's it going?" David here from Forbes, which is a crazy way to communicate with someone on a battlefield. We just took it from there, and then we got on quite well. Mikola is 23. He studied at the Kiev National University of Trade and Economics, and he's got a bachelor in management and he's got a master's in psychology. He worked on the IT side of developing apps, developing websites, mostly for startups. His first chat to me was all about, helping his fiance and cat and dog across to the west of Ukraine where they'd be safe. And then he says he felt this very powerful urge to get back to Kiev.
I'm here with my two best friends. I am a project manager and my friends are IT recruitment team leaders. When it started, we just made Google meeting and said to each other, "Okay, guys, we will join the army."
I asked him, what would you guys be doing otherwise? And he sent me this video of them playing this dancing video game in front of the screen. The next picture I saw of them, they were all forest area with their rifles and camouflage. And it's just such a change. It's just quite remarkable that this country is being defended by IT staffers, typically working with startups. This generation has taken the world of social media and the language that we use and almost like the meme culture into battle. And I asked him how he came to be a rocket launcher operative. He just told me, there's his commanding officer just walked by him one day and said, "Hey, do you want to take this on?"
I said, "Yeah, of course." They gave me RPG and I said, "Oh, great, train me to how to deal with it." I have to say that RPG is very simple weapon. I trained about 2-3 days, I think. It's quite dangerous because RPG operators, javelin operators, snipers, it's target number one. I'm not afraid. As you can see, I have a good mood now because I'm confident in our win.
He was telling me that he gets off his patrol, they're all chatting, talking, camaraderie, but they want to know what people in the US, people in the UK are saying, and that's unique to this war, really. For many years, I think Ukraine has been really well thought of in terms of its IT industry. Ukraine has this amazing culture for maths and programming and coding and all these things. In terms of the talent there, it's very, very rich.
So Mike Saperton over at Forbes Ukraine is an absolute expert on the type of business and innovation that comes over from Ukraine. He cites the likes of PayPal and WhatsApp, absolute A-list tech companies these days that have benefited from having Ukrainian talent as part of their story at a key chapter of their development. He also cites billionaires like Vlad over at Revolut, and no conversation about innovation in Ukraine is complete these days without Grammarly. During the first stage of the invasion of Ukraine, it became very important for tech giants, billionaire-led businesses to walk away from Russia, to turn their back on Russia, to remove their services, to remove their presence, and to stand in solidarity with Ukraine as it was attacked. These companies should now be asking themselves, how do we help Ukraine build back better? People like Mikola are examples of the type of talent that just gets lost during a war. There's plenty of people who have sacrificed their careers to join the army. People at the beginning of their careers, they get lost. For years it takes these countries to rebuild. Elon Musk and SpaceX, offer a great example of how entrepreneurs and world-famous businesses can help Ukraine recover and rebuild after this awful war.
After the war, I will continue my professional way. I hope it will be fast and I will restore work on my projects that I had before the war. My clients from the USA waiting for me.